Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna leave that there though, cause yeah,
Switching
that can
gears,
go
switch
anywhere.
gears right quick. Go back into this Monday Raw recap right quick. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that first. Um, so during the show, obviously Seth Rollins comes out, does his promo, talks about what the fans want. One man they're chanting his song, they're chanting CM Punk's name, they're chanting Roman Reigns OTC label. He said, "Y'all, you guys don't know what y'all really want. Y'all, this, that, third, cool." And he talks about his purpose. Apparently, he got Knight's going to be injured. Knight's going to be out for a good minute. I think it's storyline related.
That's crazy.
And they pretty
Sorry.
much are talking about their goals and their plans. And basically, their plan is Seth Rollins will become World Champion by the end of this year, or whenever that comes around, right? So then he says, we got to take care of some our unfinished business, and that was Braun Breaker took on Penta. I thought Braun Breaker and Penta's match was really good last night. I really enjoyed it. Braun catched him with the spear, and it was dope the way he hit him with the spear. It was crazy. So I like that. You know what I'm saying? Moving on from there, Goldberg did an interview segment with Michael Cole, and basically explained why he's going after Gunther. It's funny, he's going after Gunther, but yet there was no mention of him challenging for the world title, even though he's challenging for the world title, but whatever. I thought it was very and so they're talking about that, and Goldberg talking about like how he's next, and he's going to defend him from his family. He came at his family, so he respected him. He said he's going to beat the F out Gunther. They had beat out the F word, obviously. And so that's happening. Michael Cole, I'm going to get your opinion on this, BZ. Michael Cole made a point to reference that he talked with Goldberg afterwards, talking about is he sure that this will be his last match? And Goldberg said yes. And then Michael Cole says, well, what if you won the world title from Gunther? And then Goldberg said, well, then that would be an interesting dilemma.
Because that's not the plan.
What's your opinion there?
He just leaked out what the plan was. He wasn't planning on winning. Why would Michael Cole say that on TV?
He's going to come here, by the way.
Yeah, why would he say that?
When he said it, I said to myself, they're going to have to go for fight when it's world title.
Yeah, they either gonna let that, like they already said it. They're gonna let Gunther win or let Goldberg win, and then he can get cashed in on by Seth and handle that. He's not leaving. He's not leaving that building with the belt. He's not leaving that building with the belt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why it's even more stupid that they let Jay lose. I don't know nothing.
Moving on, Jake
My thing is this.
defeated Roxanne Perez.
Hold on.
Finals.
Hold on. My thing is this. When you got, and this is what I think the relationship should be with the Money in the Bank. If you got a Money in the Bank briefcase, you should cash in however you want to cash in. So let's say Steph Rollins do cash in against Goldberg or Gunther. He catches in. The ref comes in. Now my question to y'all is: when the ref come in and they ring that bell, is that a regular match or a no disqualification? Because if it be turns into a no disqualification, did he not just lose? He lost. So if he lost the opportunity. If you lost with a no DQ.
Have you already cashed in? Are you in front of
I'm saying if you reset the match And if Goldberg is fighting against Seth Rollins, and if Seth Rollins' crew comes to interrupt, Seth Rollins loses his opportunity because he just got a DQ. This is not a no disqualification match. Right or wrong?
Yes, I don't know
No,
about that. I know what's gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying. So
no,
I'm
it's just
I'm
an
saying
interference.
all those matches should, yeah, interference. But if it's an interference and you cashed in, did that not mess up your cash in?
But
I see
I
what
feel like
I see.
he's gonna wait until one person wins the match first, then attacks him when the ref is holding their hand in the air.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying. So
but
after I'm saying
BZ did that. But what I'm
after he
saying
does
is,
that,
what
I'm saying
saying,
after he says that and he goes and beats him up and he cashes in, the match starts over with just him and whoever he cashed in on. So I'm saying if they start fighting and the Seth Rollins people came in and interrupt or cause the DQ, don't he lose his money in the bank joint? You lost. You
No, but
can't keep doing that.
technically speaking,
his people's not gonna interrupt that match because that's gonna be
No,
the
no,
people trying to cash
no,
in.
no, no. I'm asking a question. I'm asking, is that how it works? Like, if he loses due to a disqualification, does that count as a cash in?
I'm not
And if
if
sure.
it
Seth, okay,
and if it
I'll
does,
put it this way.
and,
I'll
and,
put it
and
this way. I'll put it this way, BZ. If Seth Rollins cashes in the Money Bank briefcase already, and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker get involved while he's during the match against Goldberg, and they cost him the opportunity to beat Goldberg for that belt, then yes, that's pretty much him losing his opportunity to win the world title. Absolutely, because the referee
right,
will call for the bell, and that's what would be over. However, if Seth Rollins does it this way, this how I would do it. Goldberg is in the ring, he beats Gunther for the world title. You send out Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker out to attack Goldberg. Braun Breaker hits him with a spear, probably hits him with a jackhammer, whatever. And then Bronson Reed proceeds to hit him with probably 2 or 3 some tsunamis. After that is over with, Seth Rollins comes in, he catches, and he wins the belt. However he wants to do it. He probably might hit him with a curse on, probably for the little finish, and then 1 for 3, and he wins it that way. That's how you can do it. Because by then he won't even have to cash in, and it won't be a scenario where he low-key is being disqualified. They attacked him after the match was over, and that's what began until Seth Rollins came out and cashed in his briefcase.
Right.
That's a new match, basically.
I get that. I get that part too. But the question is, if you cash in, the referee comes
Yeah,
in and you're fighting, and somehow, some way, the match turns into a disqualification. Do you lose your money in the bank briefcase? Because the cash in
I
didn't
would
help.
say
It
yes.
didn't well. You didn't win.
Yes.
So he loses it. So he don't get another chance.
No,
Okay. So what if him and Goldberg fights and they both get knocked out and it's a count out? Does that count?
no.
So you either way, if he don't get the pin, he loses that briefcase.
Yeah, if the ref already took it and he don't get the pin, oh yeah, he lost.
So that's
But
what I'm asking y'all. I think that's what I'm asking y'all. I think that
but
if you have the money in the bank briefcase, I think you should be able to put that in your contract. Like, yo, when I cash in, it should be this no DQ every time. No DQ every time.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? It gives you more of opportunity to win, and that, instead of getting screwed over.
Hmm.
Because the plan is for you to win. Regardless, the plan is for you to win. We don't want to see nobody not win when they cash in. We want them to cash in and actually win. But I'm saying if it ends in like a DQ or something like that, I get it because that's what happened with CM Punk when he beat up what's it called before Drew McIntyre for Damian Priest that came out. So I get that part. But what I'm saying is, what if they cashed in and then CM Punk came in during the cash in and interrupted? So now it's a disqualification. So now you know what I'm saying? So now, since the person who has the
Yeah.
money in the bank briefcase, they want to protect that at all costs to make sure nobody messes up their cash in. They should automatically make
Yep.
that no DQ every time, so don't nobody mess it up.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
Because other than that, you're gonna lose. Especially people after your head. That's crazy.
Hey,
It's true. Yep.
hey, they could if they would have let Jerry win the King of Rings tournament, we could have probably seen a street fight between him and Seth Rollins at SummerSlam.
Why would that be a street fight though?
I haven't seen a good
Cause
street
that's
fight in WWE yet.
no, because
Well, that
remember
Braun Strowman and that Bronson Reed was good.
also penitentiary joint. It'd be similar to that. The Usos always excel in the street fights. That's like their home battlefield or something like that. We don't see Jay turn up in the street fight, which was actually the tribal combat match. That was actually a street fight. And we seen what he did to Roman.
Yeah, window.
So that would have been fun to see, whether it was Jay versus Gunther again, or Jay versus Seth.
So you just want to see the matches.
mean,
You don't really care about who won or lose?
No,
For me?
No, for
for
Larry, that's what I'm
okay.
asking. Because he said like
got you.
Roman and him like that, but he lost. So do it matter? So you just want to see the matches.
no, yeah.
That's how I am.
They
I don't really care about the winner
they
or
put on
losses. I just want to see the matches.
I care about the one that lost sometimes, but most times I just want to see the fight.
Yeah.
You can about wins and losses very, very much. I don't know about that one, really. Very much.
Like,
Don't be capping. Don't be lying to yourself.
I ain't lying to myself. I'm telling the truth. I don't know about you.
If you do,
I don't know about you, Josiah.
you've been taking that Jay Uso loss very, very distant. You've been taking that hard.
I mean, rightfully so. Like I said earlier.
I'm in agreement. I'm just letting you know. Don't lie or something about that.
No, I ain't lying. That's why I said. That's why I care about it. It depends. But most of the time, I just want to see the fight. Like I ain't care who won in the Prince versus Von Breaker match. I just want to see that fight. Because I know they're gonna put on a very entertaining show. I still want to see Jacob. And I still want to see. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I still want to see the two craziest people in WWE on the roster right now. Jacob Fatu versus Von Breaker. I still need to see that match.
I get that, but I do see where Josiah's coming from, because if the winner that you want to win don't win, you're gonna say something.
No. Only reason why.
Stop with the cap. Stop! No! Stop doing that!
Because you just listened. You just said a lot of stuff about Jey Uso. You just said a lot of stuff about Jey Uso. About you just want to see the match, but then when Jey Uso lose, you saying you want to pull it from the WWE.
Every single thing.
You said you want to pull it from the WWE when he lose. You said that you also wanted to see
it. About he needs to go to freaking AEW. The whole world needs to go to AEW. Roman Reigns, I'm not a contract. Jimmy, go. Lee too. Jacob, go. Rikishi, call him in. Let him know. Go to the business. Boom. This is what you do every time.
This is funny.
Hey, calm the sugar hunting person down.
Hold on, what you say, bro?
Explain.
I'm not coming down for
I said, calm the trigger happy person down so I can actually explain.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Go ahead.
All right, bro.
Go ahead.
I haven't even made. That's the crazy thing about me, though, low-key, though. I haven't even made a mention about CM Punk or anybody else that you want to command me about. I'm not mentioning none of that. It's been you.
No.
It's been you. The last
Josiah is
few weeks
Drake.
talking about
No.
that.
Josiah is
Every
Drake.
time.
He Drake. He goes 0 to 100 on a real quick.
Every time. Like, bro.
Like, let me
You be
explain.
doing this stuff, bro.
Let me explain.
He won't even let you explain, bro. He won't even let you explain. It's crazy.
Go ahead. Explain.
He said go there, but no more. As soon as I say something, we go get the snake in the game.
The comment
I
section,
don't
no.
care.
That guy he be crashing out. Not crashing. Josiah be crashing out.
Every time.
He always do it.
No,
Oh my
not
God.
that because I always do because it's just you. Because if you say it's
As soon as you get the
you say questionable at best. They be questionable at best.
saying something and trying to explain something, we get the crashing out.
That's when I come at you at your head a lot of times, and I say what I say.
Please calm down.
Shush.
Yeah.
When Beezy talk,
I got him.
when Beezy talk,
10,
when I talk,
9,
we break it down. We make
8,
sense. Thank you for the second time now.
7,
We make sense.
6,
We're talking about our stuff.
5, 4,
We're saying 3,
2,
1.
He had to give you a timeout. That's funny.
It's all good. We say our piece,
Okay.
and a lot of times we base off what we say off of complete logic. You said something along the lines. I watched the episode back, and you was like, no, it's like because anything I say, I be right about. And the comment section lets you be known you don't be right about nothing. And on top of that,
I do be right.
And on top of that,
don't say that. Don't say that.
On top of that, you mentioned Cody and Rose and Jason to team up to face these are the You said Cody and Jay Uso should team up, not Jimmy or Jay, to go against the New Day. The New Day are currently the Raw Tag Team Champions. You said have them face off in a non-title one-off tag match. Why? There was no need to reduce that. On top of that, there's the
WWE who got 2 black. Salute to the WWE who got SmackDown and Raw Tag Team Champions are black. Salute to the WWE. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure.
Please calm him down.
Representation is beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, fact.
Hold
on. Side note. Even though neither one of those tag team players ever fight at all. But go ahead, you got it. I'm telling you, bro. The New Day don't fight at all. The New Day don't fight. I think what you call about the fight the Wyatt Six on Friday or Monday.
They are.
Friday.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're consistent. They're being consistent. That's
but Lord, they don't never be on the joint, man. They don't be fighting at all. They fight like once a month.
I'm telling you.
Y'all just got the titles. Y'all holding it on that long. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's because New Day trying to do that heel thing where they're not trying to defend the belts and y'all just stand third and they don't need to because they're whatever. So you got that happening. And then hold on. And then another thing too, you try your best to put over the pandemic era in front of me and BZ. And we were going, what are you talking about? You mentioned the pandemic era when I was talking about the Renaissance era and the Attitude era alongside with BZ, and you mentioned the pandemic era was actually the best era, maybe one of the best eras. Because of Roman Reigns. One person. You missed the whole entire year whatsoever. But yeah, the pandemic era was great. Oh yeah, I look at that great.
Bro. Are you done?
I mean, hold on. I need to breathe. BZ,
are you done?
Put me on chance a second time out one more time, bro.
You said
go
what?
Go ahead. Put me on another chance a second time out. I need to breathe, bro. This dude.
He need a 20.
Go ahead. Give me another
he need a 20.
He need a 20? All right, give me 20.
Yes, he needs a 20.
Give me 20.
I don't need no 20.
19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12,
and why you
11,
give Larry a 30, please?
10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's on Larry. What you got?
All right. So first off, as far as the Jey Uso thing, Bro,
Get to defend himself again.
bro, you be
Here you
quiet.
go.
You're not allowed to
Here
talk.
you go.
You're not allowed to talk until I'm done.
You was not my pops. You
Oh
can't be
my
You're
a
not
God,
allowed to
that is
talk
pops.
until
so
I'm
You
done.
came into
funny.
this world so I can say whatever I want to say to you.
No,
I
you
say
be.
or do and say
I'll
whatever
let you have
whenever
your.
I please.
I'll let you say your piece.
I
Now
don't
you
care.
be quiet while I say my piece.
I'm not gonna be quiet. You ain't say please nothing. How
You
you gonna
gotta
tell
let
me
him
be
say his
quiet? That's
piece. He
not
was quiet
respectful.
when you said yours.
Be respectful though. You ain't gotta say be quiet. Why can't you add the word please? Huh? Why can't you say por favor?
Bro,
Huh? Why can't you do that?
Right.
You
bro,
want to be disrespectful towards me?
Hey, you
I
remember?
ain't being disrespectful.
Yeah,
You is.
coming from a guy who be telling Larry, "Oh, shut up, Larry. Shut up, Larry. Be quiet. Hold on, Larry. Hold on, Larry. Come on, man. You can't say
I'm trolling. Go ahead, Larry.
that."
Good Lord. I'm just
He
gonna get a
said, "Good
oh,
motherfucker.
Lord." Go
oh
ahead, continue.
Lord. This episode gotta come out today. It's gotta come out today.
Oh boy,
Lord, just say what when you have high
we got
blood
another one
pressure,
in the chair
boy.
by the way too.
We got
The
what?
triple down as well.
Yeah,
We got
but
another
when
one
you have high blood
in the chamber
pressure.
too from yesterday.
But
Set
all
this
right,
up for you.
I'm gonna explain the whole Jay Uso thing. For one, I'm highly invested with him as a breakout solo star.
Emotionally invested.
And
Let me mute
bro,
my phone.
Yeah, highly invested, emotionally invested.
bro,
Same thing. Continue though.
bro, bro.
It's the same thing. Continue though.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
Oh God.
SHUTUP. Go ahead.
As 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 far as he goes, I was hoping that since by comparing him to Cody, how they treated Cody, that they were going to treat him fairly. And I wouldn't have said nothing if the signs that they're not treating him fairly is obvious and everybody's talking about it. And I'm not the only one. They're saying this. A lot of other famous have said this. Jay Uso's, you're one of
Undertaker.
your,
Go ahead.
huh?
Not the Undertaker.
The
Bro, I
Undertaker.
said a lot. Did you hear me bring him up?
You said Hall of Famers. He's a Hall of Famer, so he didn't say that.
I said a lot. Doesn't mean I was referring to him.
Just letting you know he didn't say it. But go ahead.
He didn't have to.
I'm not saying say you have to whatsoever.
Bro,
I'm just letting you know. I'm just reminding you.
bro.
Go ahead though.
Hold on.
Do that now.
On to the next thing.
Don't do that now,
Oh,
bro.
to the next point.
Finish what you're saying.
On to the next thing.
Finish what you were saying.
I don't even want to
Stop
explain
getting
to me.
butthurt and finish what you were trying to say.
I ain't butthurt.
Yes, you are.
You're not letting me explain. Without
No, I'm letting you explain. Go right ahead.
how can I explain? You interrupt me every time.
I'm not interrupting. I was just saying what I was just saying.
Bro, that's still interrupting.
Okay, no interruptions. BZ, if I interrupt one more time, put me on 50 seconds for a timeout.
Put your phone on mute while he talking.
All right, you okay?
Oh, Lord.
Go ahead.
All right. So, Brother T done said this. Brother Ray done said this. If Jey Uso's your hottest guy as far as your solo starts, killing everybody in merch sales and everything. Everybody's behind him, the crowd's behind him. They should have needed to strap a title on him, strap a blanket on him, and shoot him to the top. They did that. They put the IC title on him just for the bloodline thing to start getting brought up. Then force him to lose it. And a super short amount of days, making him the shortest, making it the shortest IC title reign in history down there. Played on top. Never getting his rematch for it or nothing.
Right.
Boom. He wins the Royal Rumble. Goes on to face Gunther. At WrestleMania. He wins. He gets the title. Just for them to play him card and make him lose that in a short amount of time too.
Mm-hmm.
When he was just due for a long title reign. And they're not trying to give him his rematch for that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
They put him in the King of the Ring tournament. That was supposed to be his way to get his rematch.
True.
Because that's not fair. Because Cody got his rematch right away.
Right.
After winning the Royal Rumble for a second time. Jey Uso just happened to get in the King of the Ring tournament. So how's that fair to him? Then you automatically make him lose with just Cody. And Jay's a bigger star than Cody right now. So, and I'm not the only one that pointed this out. I'm not the only one that said this, but it's clear that they're mistreating him and not giving him the respect that he deserves.
Right.
Like they did for Cody with the bull crap.
Right.
Finish the storyline.
Right.
So that's how I feel about that. That's why I speak up on it. And yeah, I care about it as a fan. We should care about it.
I agree. You definitely should care.
Larry, you should run outside and go, justice for Jey Uso! Justice for Jey Uso!
Bro.
And then, while you're at it, go right ahead and do all the yeet dances that you can come up with and start doing. You know what I'm saying? Justice for Jey Uso! Justice for Jey Uso! Yeah, bro. Have some fun with that, bro.
I don't want to hear it from the Cody Crybaby.
I am not Cody Crybaby.
You are Cody Crybaby.
I was not. Honestly,
you were
You
one
was
of
a Cody Crybaby. Don't deny that.
On the real shit. You want to know my honest reaction?
Don't
you want to know my honest reaction? What happened with the whole entire
You better not deny the fact that you was a Kobe Crybaby.
I swear on God, on my life.
You said it though.
On my life. When Jey Uso, no. I'm a fan of Cody Rhodes, but I'm not gonna lie about how I felt about what happened last night on Raw. I'm keeping it real. When Cody Rhodes beat Jey Uso, I immediately groaned. I said, nah. I immediately was like, no. I said Jey Uso should have won that. I am dead serious. All my life. Like, all my life. Dead serious, bro. I was not for that. Not for that at all. I was like, bro. But I see why they went about it. I was like, okay, we're going to get Randy Orton from Cody at King of the Ring. Cool. And we're going to get Cody versus Johnson later down the line. I'm like, whatever. Cool. But I am not losing hope for Jey Uso, though. I know. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think the WWE is mistreating him whatsoever at all. I don't think they are.
They mistreating who?
Jey Uso.
What? Why not?
No, I don't see that. I don't really see it like that.
Explain that.
Because if you've been noticing, the WWE has an active roster right now at their disposal, and Jey Uso is one of the most active guys. They give that guy, first of all, he has by far one of the best instances in the business right now. Am I correct in saying that?
He got the best what?
He got to be like one of the best instances, top 5, top 10 best instances in WWE. In WWE right now.
Yeah.
Correct.
You said interests?
Yes,
No
interest.
debate.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Interest.
Yes, interest. So what I'm saying is, when he comes out, first of all, besides his matches and wherever else have you, they give that guy. First of all, you having him in the back of the crowd. The crowd's cheering for him. He's in concessions somewhere, and the crowd is going crazy for him. He comes out. He does the whole yeet dance, the whole entire yeet phenomenon and everything like that. And when he comes out, they're giving him multiple times of doing that. They're allowing Jay to do that so much. It's a long interest, but at the same time, they let him maximize all of that effort to have fun with that crowd, let loose. The crowd is going one more. He goes for the one more. He does that. They give that man so much time for an entrance. They give him a great merchandise for him to sell. He comes out there with great gear all the dang on time. We forget how he was brought up in the bloodline story on top of that, and how he prevailed over that bloodline story as well, and still is part of that bloodline story to this day. So I look at it from the standpoint of like this: you gotta look at his whole career, the Usos to the bloodline. Post bloodline with him doing the main event Jey Uso thing, and they're really treating him as a serious single competitor, and they're all for him. They're giving him these opportunities. They let him win the Royal Rumble this year. So to me, as much as it was kind of like something to see him not have a longer World Title run, I agree on that assessment. I wish it was a little bit longer. The WWE really are putting emphasis on Jey Uso every single week. I see him come on my television screen. Or on Netflix. So, like I said, they really maximize a lot of his time on that dang on show. And they let him have fun. They let him do whatever he got to do. So, I don't see a form of them mistreating him. The problem is we're looking at mistreatment over when it comes to booking. And we also fail to realize, too, and this is what I've learned over time with professional wrestling, and Bubba's Ray has said it, Harry has said it, Tommy Dreamer has said it. Like, these wrestlers who came up in the business have said this. To be honest with you, Larry, wins and losses really don't matter. But nobody wants to really have that conversation for real. They really don't matter though, in the long grand scheme of things for real. Because regardless of him losing that world title the way he did, he was bound to lose that title eventually if the title was going to go on. Because they had to move forward. So I'm not trying to crap on Jey Uso. All I'm saying is at the end of the day is I think WWE has the reason. I still believe they have the reason why they're doing it, because again, this is not, and I'm not trying to be like one of those like, oh, he's just also for Triple H. He's not, but he's not missing man though. And I know a recurring thing about Hunter when it comes to his booking is he's all about long-term storytelling. I think right now they're telling a story with Jey Uso. And to be his credit, he might be going on a break as well.
Yeah, I think he's going on a break.
But overall, I don't really think they're mistreating Jey Uso like that. That's my.
I don't have a problem if they at least give him a decent title run. That's all I'm asking for. It's a decent title run. They made him look like a joker for IC title. If not the shortest title run.
If you remember, they had to put him into the Bloodline storyline. If you remember that.
Yeah, but they really didn't have to.
So fast.
How come they couldn't?
They could have easily still brought him in as a champion.
Okay.
Because now If I'm correct, Jay has the shortest title run for IC title in WWE history.
No, he hasn't. No, it wasn't.
I could have sworn it was.
No, he had it for 2 weeks. His title wasn't short. I'm gonna tell you who did have a title run that was short. Zack Ryder. So Beast knows.
Yeah, I mean,
Zack Ryder won the IC title in that ladder match, and then the next night on Monday Night Raw, they had him lose to Miz with his dad in the front row watching him wrestle. This is crazy, bro.
that's crazy work. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. They had it happen, and it was like, what can you do about it? It's like, well. So guess what? It led to Miz actually having a great Intercontinental title run. It was phenomenal. So even though I didn't like the way they went about it, Miz carried on that title run very well. So no, he didn't have the shortest title run.
Said he had the shortest title run in WWE history or something.
He was trying to say that. He was trying to say that for Jey Uso.
No, Dan. What you call it? Had the shortest title run. Drew McIntyre.
No, for the Intercontinental title run. The Intercontinental championship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Drew has the shortest for the world title run for sure. Definitely. Yep. So. But no, I see your point, Larry. I see your point, bro. Like I say, keep advocating for Jey Uso the best way you can. Every single time you want to. Loki, I'm just trolling, messing with you, having some fun, bro. You my guy. But
to be honest with you, bro, I don't care if he loses it. Just make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And at least be a decent amount of time. Like a month.
Yeah.
That's not enough time. I'd see if it was 3 months or 4. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
You know, that would have been cool.
I get you.
You don't gotta have it for a year or 2 years. Just make it a decent time.
Hmm.
Like it's like what Bubba Ray Dudley said. He said if they don't book him right, then they're gonna drop the ball. Which I feel like they dropped the ball because the biggest attraction would have been Jey Uso versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam in the main event for the world title. And you could have had Roman contact with Zilla, and whoever else he comes back with, and it would have went down as one of the biggest nights in SummerSlam in the history of that pay-per-view. You could have had Seth Rollins and Jey Uso go to war in a match. You could have had Jay facing opposition from Braun Breaker and Big Bronson Reed, and he's still hanging on in the match. It would have been way better than trying to make Cody Rhodes go after the title again. And if that's the case, so why does Cody always get his rematches, but Jey Uso never gets his rematch? And this is not the first time. This is what, the second time?
I think they want to further that story with Cody Rhodes and John Cena. I think that's one of the main reasons why.
But you really don't need to.
It's the storyline payoff with John Cena, but other than that, I think WWE might be doing something different with Jey Uso though. Like I remember, I said it like the other day. I told Beezy, I said it straight up. I said what they could do It's how Jay used to go through that pretty much like that year where Cody Rhodes was struggling. Like
He already did that.
Rumble, and then all
He already did that.
Who already did that?
Jay.
No, he hasn't agreed. Like I'm talking about from the main title scene, not the main card title scene. Cody Rhodes was going for
I'm saying he gonna did it. Period.
But every babyface has this. But Larry, you missed my point.
He did
every
it.
Babyface.
He did it for 2 years straight. Way longer than Kobe. Hold on. He done challenge Seth Rollins for that title. Lost to Seth.
Okay.
Challenge Gunther. Lost to Gunther. Challenge Damian Priest. Lost to Damian Priest.
Right.
He challenged for that title. He challenged for Roman's title twice. Lost to Roman.
Right.
Big title matches. He lost all his title matches.
Larry, when you are a babyface, you're supposed to always struggle. Even if you are a champion or you're not champion, you're supposed to always struggle. When you are a heel, you're supposed to always. No, you're not listening to me.
I need you to talk to me real quick. I need your insights on everything.
Did not finish what I was going. What I was saying right quick. So.
Go ahead.
You're supposed to always, as a babyface, you're supposed to always struggle. As a heel, you're supposed to always succeed. Do you always succeed? No. But you're supposed to. That's my point. Emphasis on supposed to. That's the point of what they're doing with these characters and how they work every single week. Jey Uso has to struggle. He's going to bounce back. I believe he's going to bounce back. I just don't know how they're going to do about it or how they're going to go about it. And Larry and BZ had a pretty solid scenario. Why not have Jey Uso face Cody Rhodes? The two guys who finished their stories essentially go after each other for Nation's WrestleMania. I love to see him. I definitely want to see that match, but I'm just saying at the same time
the title that Cody's going after is not the title that Jay wants.
I'm saying Jay could go after Cody for his title.
Yeah, but Jay doesn't want that title.
I don't know about that.
He wants the one Gunther has. If anything, he would. If that was the case, he would have challenged Cody for the one Cody got.
He could though. When you go to World Cup,
hold on.
Want to go at him.
Hold on.
I don't care what brand you are.
If Cody does get the title back, the only person that besides Randy that makes sense for him to fight for the title is CM Punk.
I agree, but what I'm saying is BZ made logical sense for what he was coming at about why he went into his reasoning for it.
Right.
It made sense on his part. So what I'm saying is you could do it either way. I don't mind a match with Punk. I don't mind a match with Randy. I don't mind a match with Cena or whoever else. But what I'm saying is Jay also makes sense too.
BZ, I need your opinion on everything that was said.
Here we go.
Hold on, let me start this over. I think I said it before. I'm gonna repeat it. I did say that Jey Uso losing the title the way he lost it is not that. I had no problem with him losing it to Gunther as long as he had another opportunity to get another shot type deal, whatever. His promo that he kicked after the match kind of showed that he wasn't getting another shot. He didn't sound too confident that he was going after him. You know what I mean? But it just sounded like he was about to leave for a second. That's why I felt like a break to me. To throw him into the King of the Ring thing instead of actually giving him a one-on-one fair shot type deal. It's kind of weird. I ain't like that. And you use Cody Rhodes to squash him when Cody just came back. Bro. Oh man. I'm not saying because I'm definitely not saying that Jey Uso need to be leaving. I ain't doing that. Like that don't make no sense. I'm not saying that he should be leaving, but to be who he is or close to for what me and Larry claim him to be, one of the faces of the WWE. You wanted to be right now
Yep.
to be losing the way
Yep.
you losing right now. And Larry just listen. I forgot all about that. All them title opportunities he had, he lost. And I get it that all the baby faces are supposed to they're supposed to fight through in order to get the title, but normally after they fight through to get the title, they hold it for a long period, at least 6 months. This man only had it for a month and a half. Not Cody Rhodes. Kofi Kingston went through that same situation trying to get to the top. Big D went to that same situation to get to the top. But when they got there, and then they held it for a little bit, and then there was like a squash match. They had to give it up.
I hated that.
Yeah, it was just like that's crazy. And what they doing there with Jey Uso is kind of wild. But I mean, with Josiah saying that you got to go through those things. I mean, that's the gauntlet of the WWE. Unfortunately, we don't like that junk. I know I don't. That's the gauntlet, and they don't do it with all people. That's what I will say. That's when it comes down to.
But
I'm not saying it's a racial thing at all or whatever, but they don't do that to everybody.
Right.
They don't do that to everybody.
But I was going to say to further my point even more, like even when John Cena was doing great at being world champion, John Cena always struggled. And I'm not talking about heel Cena. I'm talking about babyface Cena. Babyface Cena always. As a matter of fact, John Cena lost prior to this heel run. Did he not go at least 3-4 years losing in every match that he was in?
He was losing a lot.
Oh my gosh, did he lose? But he was putting people over though. At the same token. But besides putting people over, even when John Cena was in his prime and he was world champion, John Cena always had odds stacked against him. That's what I loved about him as world champion was that you always knew, even though John Cena was a champion, his power reign was always at risk. So if you went to anybody, it didn't matter if you put him with Randy Orton, it didn't matter if you put him with Hunter, it didn't matter if you put him with Batista, it didn't matter if you put him with I don't know, like any type of heel, Umaga, Bobby Lashley, the Great Khali at one point. Like they showed like they had guys listed for John Cena around that time. So John Cena was always like going through a challenge. Did he always come out on challenge, always winning? No, he didn't either. But he came, but at the same time, he always came back for the belt. They always put him in line. Since you want to say about the politics, the powers that be, whatever, John Cena was showed that he was the epitome of what it meant to be the champion, but not always having the belt all the time. And even when he didn't have the belt for a good while, he still had somebody lurking around him.
Right.
Again, that's John Cena. Now, Jey Uso, again, is a different case. I don't know why that is. I want to see he's on the same level as I'm not saying as a John Cena, but what I'm saying is he should be treated as such. If Roman Reigns, his cousin, can be treated as such, he should be treated as such. Because he's over. We see it every single week. That man is getting the biggest pops in the crowd. Like, bro, what? We're watching it. We see it all the time. Like I said, they're trying to. I think they're trying to do something. I don't know what it is, but that's why you tune to Raw to see. That's why you tune to the shows to see what they're going to be cooking up for. I get where Larry's coming from. I get it. I completely get it. Off my initial reaction, I was like, bro, what? I was shocked. I was like, wait a minute. He just won the world title. My inspiration was like, wait a minute, what y'all doing? What y'all doing?
Right.
And BT, matter of fact, even before we even did the episode, BT called me. I'm like, yeah, bro. And I was like, he probably can't tell us Larry. I hope Larry is not, Larry's not up. If he tells us Larry's gonna be mad.
Oh,
sure enough, he was. We said it. We said, bro, we gonna hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. And rightfully so. He felt some type of way about it, which I don't blame him.
Yeah, but I thought that was gonna happen. I thought I seen the thing like Shane lose the ring.
That's crazy.
It is.
And my thing is, how does Cody Rhodes always get his rematches every time he wants it, but Jay doesn't? And he's bigger than
But you
Cody
make
now.
it seem as if he was handed that opportunity though. He had to earn his way to just as much as they did. And no, what I'm saying is when you're talking about the King of the Ring tournament itself, technically Cody Rhodes earned his place. Is it that when it comes to the booking, they went with Cody over Jay? You're upset about WWE going with Cody, but at the same time, it's not like Cody didn't go to the ringer either. Jay went to the ringer, he went to the ringer, Ray went to the ringer, and so did Sammy. They all four went to the ringer. It just happens that it's pulling the trigger on saying we're going to go with Cody versus Randy this year instead of it being Cody versus Jay, or sorry, Jay versus Randy or Jay versus Sammy. I thought Jay versus Sammy was going to be the finals, to be honest with you. But I can understand why they're going with Cody versus Randy. I already told you the reason why.
Right.
That's what happened. So again, bro, it's one of those things where it's just like I don't have no place on WWE. I don't have no pool. I don't know what to do. Me and Beats will write a bear show for WWE if we had the pen. Give us a pen. We'll write a bear show. Like, come on. But that's what they're doing. But right quick, do you want to say anything else, Barry? You got anything else to say about that?
No.
I'm going to get some more topics, bro.
I'm done.
All right. And like I said, you're entitled to feel however you want to feel, bro. I'm just giving you reasons why certain things be happening for real. To be honest with you. Jay Cargill ended up advancing to the tournament finals, which he beat Roxanne Perez last night. Pretty solid match. There was a bit of a botch, which hit the pump kick towards Roxanne. It didn't look good, but it didn't matter. Jay ended up winning, so hopefully her match with Austin is way better because Austin is very talented. She makes any wrestler she's in the ring with look better. There's gonna happen with that. Apparently, Dominic Mysterio is injured. They had to call. Apparently, Dominic was going to have his match against AJ for the belt as the 9 champions this week, but they had to pull it because John. Apparently, he got hurt.
Who got hurt?
Dominic got hurt. Huh?
Dominic's hurt.
Yeah, apparently he's hurt. Yep. But it shouldn't be too serious. They didn't let him vacate. They didn't let him vacate the title for some reason, so he's not that hurt, I guess. But he's hurt for some reason. And then let me see. Liv Morgan, obviously, they're doing that whole entire storyline with Raquel. Roxanne Perez is going to be her tag team partner. I already called it. I told my boys about it. I said it's going to happen. They're going to put her as a tag team partner for Raquel Rodriguez. Easily. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, that stirred up the beef in the judgment.
Oh yeah. Which is funny because it reminds me of what happened with Rhea and Liv last year. Now it's like the top to turn. Which is crazy. Gunther cut a great promo against Goldberg.
Man,
it was fire.
He's underrated.
He cooked.
He's underrated. Gunther is underrated as far as a talker. He is underrated.
Oh man.
He cooked Goldberg yesterday.
Yes, he did. He said, and intense as always, but there's nothing he can say that will change my perception of him. My perception of him is that I see a 58-year-old one-trick pony who cannot lace my boots.
Yeah, he was cooking. He was cooking, boy.
He said, "This is not
58-year-old one-trick punk piece. Tony was crazy." I said, "Whoa,
crazy." It's not 99 anymore. I loved it.
Yeah, I did too.
Yup. Becky took on Bayley. She defended her belt against Bayley. Ended up causing disqualification because Lyra Valkyrie got involved and beat Becky down, which is what Becky wanted it as a heel. I love what they're doing with that storyline. I do. I like the mid card. I try women's storyline because this is what I've been saying. I said give that belt prestige, and WWE is cooking in that department. So I get giving credit where credit's due over that.
Right.
So yeah. Karrion Kross came out in era of Sami Zayn. Karrion Kross is great, bro. That was funny.
They need to do the Karrion Kross, Aleister Black, and the Shinsuke. They need to create a stable.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I completely agree.
They had a picture. I think a screenshot of it. Hold up. I seen that. I like this. I like this. It's dark too. Let me see.
Raquel called out Rhea. Rhea attacked Rhea. Sorry, Rhea attacked Rhea. Raquel attacked Rhea. And put her through the table. To say how to bomb.
Yeah, they got a street fight coming up.
It's going to be happening at Night Champions too.
Yeah.
Which is going to be dope. I like that. Then obviously you get the main event with Chloe versus Jay, and we got some other. I don't want to throw more salt towards the wound, bro. I don't want to do that, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Yo, this was fire. Oh, yo, what they were stable.
That's what I'm saying. They need to make it stable, bro. After I seen that pick, I said, bro, that's gonna go. That's gonna go.
Carrying across like Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke?
That was fire.
Oh, wait.
That was fire.
Oh, wait.
Heck yeah. That was, BZ, you cooking.
Yeah,
I like it.
Crazy.
All right. Now, let's get into some real topics. I want to talk about this because this might cause the pay-per-view altogether to be canceled. And you don't know, BZ, do you know what was bound to happen? Or do you know what's going on with the politics situation?
I think so.
Okay. So, I'm not going to... Our president, he's very smart, obviously.
Not my president.
You talking about Donald Stump?
Donald Stump. We're going to call him Donald Stump. You know, we're not going to say the other name.
He tripping, bro.
For legal reasons.
He tripping.
For copyright reasons. So he apparently went ahead and decided to go ahead and
go H.
What did he do? Send some troops there to go ahead and attack Iran or something like that?
Yeah, he went nuclear on them boys.
Yup.
He bombed through their nuclear plants.
Yeah, man, I don't even get down with politics.
And so, I know, bro. And so the concern is WWE's going to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And they're already being told that Iran is planning to take action towards our country whatsoever. I don't know how they're going to hear our country. They're going to hear our country somehow. Yeah. Oh, it's already. Oh, yeah.
What'd they do?
No, it was before that. They sent us like 6 missiles to try to attack our Air Force base, but another country intercepted them and blew them up. Then yesterday they declared the 12-day war over. Everybody called a ceasefire.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's crazy. So the concern is, the reason why I'm bringing this up is not because I want to talk about politics and how I disagree politics. The reason I'm bringing this up is because there's concern amongst WWE's talent right now about going to Saudi Arabia to do Night Champions this coming Saturday. So people feel like their health might be somewhat at risk because of what could happen with going over in that country. So there's been calls for WWE to cancel that show. And perhaps maybe move it over to, I don't know, maybe Raw, SmackDown, or something like that. But that's been said.
I keep it real. So, I'm keeping it real. I would not be going if it was me.
Mm-hmm. Nah, bro.
I'm chilling.
I understand they're paying you guys a lot of money. I get it. But at the same exact time, I ain't put my life at risk. I'm not.
Yeah, that's dangerous. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
Right here, bro. That's crazy. Yep.
Stomp, boy. Messing up everything, ain't he? Dang. He messing up.
Shout out to Nate Know-It-All. Even though BZ might be his op.
I'm straight his op. He get on my last man. That man just be talking.
He's up. Yup. Heck yeah, bro. Let me see. So Rel put me in his mentions on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
the song's been some weeks now, bro. You finished that song?
Huh?
It's been some weeks. You finished that song yet?
What song?
The song you recorded.
No, not yet, bro. Not yet. I haven't been able to get in contact with him because he's been going to a trip. He went to was it North Carolina or
No,
some state. I forget the name of the state, but yeah, he went to do something with his sister. So couldn't really get in contact with him like that. But he's been and then on top of that, he's moving. So I got to figure out where he's gonna be going. But when I get in contact with him, I'm definitely gonna get back in the studio and try to get that finished for sure.
the question was, did you finish the song? I'm not saying did you finish
No,
the
I didn't
song.
finish the song. That's what I'm telling you. I didn't finish the song. Plus, he's away. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I can't get in contact with him
No,
without finishing it.
I'm not asking you if you finished recording it. I'm asking, did you finish it? I mean, did you
I
finish
did
it?
finish it.
You never let us hear it.
Huh?
Music.
I definitely didn't hear it, Larry.
Nope. I didn't hear what he said either.
No, I said I didn't. You said you finished it. Me and Larry is like you didn't let us hear it.
So you want me to confirm whether or not I finished it or not to you?
You said that you already confirmed it. Said that it was done, didn't you?
Yeah, I just told him.
He said we didn't hear it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
The spotlight's yours, brother. What are you waiting for, Josiah?
Huh?
What you waiting for?
What do you mean?
He's trying to hear the song.
I'm not rapping on this, bro. No. What do you want me to rap for?
Did you press pause?
All right, hold on. All right, what's up?
I got a quick question.
What's up?
Right?
What's your question?
My question is this: who are the top 5 most popular wrestlers in WWE today, right now?
Who?
What?
Top 5 most popular wrestlers in WWE
Top
today.
5 most popular wrestlers?
Yep.
Oops, excuse me. Give me.
And we're not saying this in any order, by the way.
Give me popular. Popular, right?
Yep.
Jacob.
Or no, rather the top 5 babyfaces. Top 5 most popular babyfaces right now. I'll put it to them.
Top 5
Jay,
baby faces. Jay, Roman.
Roman,
I could probably slide in
Punk,
Jacob as early, but Jacob,
CM Punk,
CM Punk, maybe Cody Rhodes. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
maybe
gonna
Cody Rhodes.
do.
You might throw Randy in there as an honorable mention.
Can you do Sammy or no?
I think I don't think people
no,
rock
Y'all
with
if you're a
Sammy
fan of
like
him or
that,
not.
bro. I'm gonna keep
I
it
know you're not a fan
real.
of him, but
I'm gonna keep it
he's
real. I
over
just
though.
don't think people rock with Sammy like that, bro. I don't.
they don't rock with him that much.
Yeah, not yeah.
I get it. I get it.
I'm missing something.
I completely get it. But let me see. Give me without any order. So Jey Uso. Give me Cody. LA Knight. Roman for sure, and CM Punk. Right. Top five already. All right, BG, you got top five for anything?
Let's do top 5 finishers.
I was going to do that, but I was like, oh my God. I feel like if I say one finish, you're going to immediately cook me for it, but it's whatever. I don't care.
Top 5 finishers.
Hey, man, I got top 5 finishers. Bro, you can go. You can go first. I'm not wait.
I don't see him. Oh man, here we go.
No, you saying all time or?
No. We're gonna go top 5 finishers.
No, not all time.
Going on in WWE right now.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, we're gonna do right now. We ain't gonna do all time.
Bet.
The only popular one is the RKO.
With the spear?
RKO and the spear.
RKO, spear. Yeah. All the other moves is weak to me. I ain't gonna lie. I like Braun Breaker's spear. I ain't gonna lie. His spear is crazy. CM Punk's finisher is terrible. Let me. I think the best. I think the best finisher right now is my boy Logan Paul's. That thing, bro.
Oh yeah.
That finisher is crazy. And then I seen another joint on the LFG show.
Pulverizer. It's called a pulverizer, by the way.
It's a girl that do the actual Randy Orton's RKO joint, but she do it off the top rope, jumping backwards or something like that. Did y'all see that? I think she on LFG or whatever.
Oh, from
Matt move was crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, yeah, she's cold, bro. She's cold. I'll give her that.
Fire.
Yeah, I give her that. And then I like Jade's move. Jade Cargill's move.
Yeah.
Her move too. Yeah. So I'm gonna do them 5. Hold on.
To be honest, the reason CM Punk, the goal is to hit different from back then. It doesn't hit the same now.
Yeah.
When he would hit that move initially, you can it's like you can almost hear it. Like he would hit it, and it would have impact towards it. Punk hit it really hard.
Hold on, y'all. Keep talking. I gotta do this real quick. Keep talking.
Okay. So yeah, Punk move definitely hit different for sure. If I go for my top 5, I'm gonna tell you when he gets back. But top 5 for me, I'm gonna go. This counts for he's wrestling. Johnson's attitude adjustment. Never for me old to me. I love that move. That got for Reigns RKO. Let me see. Seth Rollins' curb stomp. Simple maneuver, but I love the way he does it. Let me see. Let me see. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think here. I'm gonna go LA Knight's BFT and Cody Rhodes' Crossroads. Yep. What do you think, Larry? What do you think about that? Listen.
What?
Well, I just put my top 5 finisher. I said Johnson's after adjustment, Randy Orton's RKO, Seth Rollins' curve stomp, LA Knight's BFT, and Cody Rhodes' Crossroads.
You just gonna leave out the RKO?
No, I said Randy Orton's RKO. I said that after Johnson.
And you left out the spear? Angel left at the 619.
I don't see it should have been done multiple times though. That's an overused finish move though. I'm sorry, it's very overused.
And you left that Pinch's move.
Pinch's move is not. Pinch's move has been done multiple times though. Before it was ever considered a finish.
The Mexican Destroyer. Yeah,
that's been done. It was called Mexican Destroyer for him. That's been done before though by multiple wrestlers. The Destroyer has been done multiple times. That's really what it's called for. They just call it Mexican Destroyer. So that's been done. All that crazy to me. If it's overused to be a finish for me, I'm like, John seems to add two different works. Rain Orange RKO definitely works. Technically, you can say that's a little bit overused, but the difference between Rain is jumping when he hits the cutter. It's pretty much a jumping cutter, but he jumps with it when he hits the RKO. And Seth Rollins' move because of how effective it is and how Seth does it. He just slams your head against by using just one foot. And depending on the person who sells it, they do a great job of selling it. I say NSBFT because NSBFT, again, another simple maneuver. It works. It's effective. Terry Rose's Crossroads is one of those maneuvers that, for whatever reason, I have no idea how he came up with that maneuver, but it's a cool looking finish through it. And it's the way Terry Rose hits it. So yeah, that's who was on my list. For me. All right.
I'm gonna call you guys right.
All right. Yo. Yo, Beezy.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna call y'all right back.
Beezy. Okay, that's cool.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to. I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to go. Baby, you show it. That's for real. To me. And I can't keep it low key. See, everything you do to me is crazy. 2 to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I load up, I act wild. Like draw 4, my screen kicks like a bad child. It's time to relocate, but not the eastbound. Call me a virus, we moving to the west